Hello and salut everybody. Question of the day is, will you be able to vote in the next election? Welcome back to my channel, Nick's Quarantine Survival Gear. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe below, share this video, like, and also check out the rest of my videos. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you. So before you said, Nicole, I just voted and I don't want to think about voting until the next 4 years. I understand what you're coming from, but unfortunately, if we don't listen, if we don't pay attention, we may not be able to vote in the next election. So I want you to check out what is happening.
Lawmakers in 33 states are considering 165 restrictive voting bills this year, according to an analysis by the Brennan Center for Justice at NYU Law. That's 4 times the number of restrictive voting bills that were in the works this time last year.
We're seeing a number of state lawmakers take up the big lie that has been advanced both before and after the general election last year, that there was voter fraud or any kind of election irregularity, and using that lie as a justification to restrict voting access, but also to advance a very large number of voter ID bills that would apply to both voting in person and voting by mail.
Nearly half of all those restrictive bills address mail or absentee voting, limiting who can vote by mail or who gets their ballot automatically in the mail. Small tweaks to the law that can have a huge effect on who turns out to vote.
How crazy is that? And it's even crazier with Georgia.
Republican lawmakers in Georgia are pushing to roll back voting access just months after record voter turnout in the previously deep red state elected Democrats to the White House and the Senate. Georgia House Bill 531 passed largely along party lines over the objection of state Democrats and amid protests by civil rights groups angry over voter suppression. The new law, if passed by the state Senate, would require a voter ID for absentee voting, limit the amount of time voters have to request an absentee ballot, restrict where ballot drop box could be located, restrict when those drop boxes could be accessed, and limit early voting hours on weekends, among many other changes.
How crazy is that? And it's even crazier.
The bill would ban counties from holding early voting on Sundays. Of course, Sunday is a popular day for black churchgoers to go out and vote during Souls to the Polls events.
So the Sunday voting is going to be canceled because of Soul to the Polls. Can you imagine? So that means if you're part of Soul to the Polls, you have to be prepared. You have to plan to change Soul to the Poll to a Wednesday, to a Friday, to a Saturday, to any of those weekdays, because they are going to stop you from voting on a Sunday. And it's just so crazy. So we need to plan. We need to prepare. We need to be ready. Because, lawmakers don't understand that we are black people. We can make church any day. We can go to church any day. So we can make Soul to the Poll any day. So let's be prepared. Let's make sure that we can change this.
The bill also makes it a misdemeanor to give food or drink to any voter waiting in line within 150 feet of a precinct.
So can you imagine? As you just heard, giving food and water will be illegal. I remember last January when I went and voted, there was a food truck. I got this awesome chicken fingers and water, and I was grateful for that. Now, if somebody gives you water or food, it is going to be illegal. That person is going to go to jail because of that reason. So you can see what is going on here. It's amazing what is going on. If this law also passes, all we need to do is pack our lunches, pack our water, pack our sodas or juices. I don't recommend soda, but juices and waters. Let pack, be ready. And also remember that the lines will be even longer because most of the polling places, they are going to be closed. They are closing some of them. If this law, there's another law that says that they're going to be closing some of the polling places. That means they're going to make the lines even longer. We need to be sure that we are ready. If Sundays is canceled, if we can do early voting on Sunday, then let's do Soul to the Poll on a different day. We can go to church any other day. And if we have to have 2 IDs to vote, let's make sure we have our 2 IDs ready. And if places are closed and we have to stay in line and nobody can give us food, then make sure that we pack our own food and make sure that we are ready to stay in that line no matter how long to make sure our vote are counted. And any other law that they put out there, let's make sure that we are ready for it. So I want to invite you, to encourage you to please join me so that we stay vigilant. Join me so that we know we are planned and prepared for the next election, and make sure that our voices are not being taken and silenced and being taken from us. Make sure that our rights are not being stripped from us. So let us be all vigilant. Let's talk to each other. Let's make sure that we know what is going on around us in regard to this situation and be ready on the next election. So will you? Please share this video with everybody. We all need to know this. We all need to be on the lookout. We all need to be prepared. So please share this video with everybody. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already, and also check out the rest of my videos. And I thank you for watching. Thank you for doing your part, and I'll see you next time.